Hello everyone, myself Dr. Rajesh Zavade, Assistant Professor, DG College of Commerce, Satara. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about green marketing, and this is the third lecture of green marketing. In today's lecture, we are going to talk about the types of digital marketing. So here in the last lecture we were talking about the content of digital marketing, its meaning, then its need, essential. So here even today we are discussing about the types of this digital marketing. So in SO we have seen this. So if we are talking about SEO, that is what we have seen, that this is one type of digital marketing. So here search engine optimization is here. So in the last lecture we were talking about what? SEO, that is search engine optimization, which helps your page rank higher on Google and other search engines for relevant targeted queries. So here this is also very important. You can optimize your pages based on what search engines look for in a website, which changes as technology. So here this is also very important thing which we need to understand. So search engine optimization is the first kind of the type of digital marketing. Even we have seen the other type, and that is content marketing. So in content marketing we have seen that this is to attract and engage and retain an audience by creating and sharing relevant articles, videos, podcast and other media. So here content marketing is second type of this digital marketing. So here mostly convincing part is there. Audience will be convinced or communicated the information of the goods and the services. Yes, they can be attracted, they can be given information, keeping engaged or engaging them. So this is to share the relevant articles, videos, podcast and other media. So this is very important thing. So which establishes an expertise. It promotes branch awareness and it keeps your business top of the mind when it's time to buy what you sell. So here when you sell and the customer or the consumer they buy the goods and the services, so there will be impact of this content marketing. So this is the second type of digital marketing. So we have seen this also. And today we are discussing about this very important thing, and that is what? Digital marketing. So here if we talk about digital marketing, and third is what? Social media marketing. Social media marketing. It means driving traffic and brand awareness by engaging people in discussions online. So here as we see that we are using WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. So all these are social media sites. So we post, we share information, and through that we can tell to the public or the consumer or the people that see our goods and the services are like this: specific qualification, quality, quantity, its uniqueness. We can tell to the public. The most popular platform for social media marketing are Facebook. So here you can see that Facebook is there, Twitter is there, Instagram is there, LinkedIn, even YouTube. So all these are very important. As you know, if I'm giving you service, like if I'm conducting my lecture through this online mode, internet mode, I'm posting my lecture on the YouTube, and you are listening this very carefully. So here what I would like to tell you, that if you are listening this lecture on the YouTube, this is also one means to attain your goal, that is to gain the knowledge of this business administration paper 4 and our topic digital marketing. So here I am working on this particular lecture and posting that on the YouTube. So here For me, YouTube is my channel, and through YouTube, my students are nothing but they are in the commerce language, they are consumer or the customers. So if I am providing service, so education comes under service. Yes, so this is very important thing, and this is moral obligation on me that I should give you information, knowledge on this particular subject. And I would like to tell you that there is also moral obligation on you that you should attend the lecture and study the material provided. So here, if we talk about social media marketing, so it involves active audience participation. This is very important thing. It has become a popular way of getting attention. It's the most popular content medium for B2C marketers, and which is at what 96%, and it's gaining ground in the B2B sphere as well. So here B2C and B2B, so this kind of relationship are established over here. According to the Content Marketing Institute, 61% of B2B content marketers increased their use of social media this year. So, social media marketing offers built in engagement metrics, which are extremely useful in helping you to understand how well you are reaching your audience. You get to decide which types of interactions mean the most to you, whether that means the number of shares, comments, or total clicks to your websites. So, here social media marketing is very important. Direct purchase may not even be a goal of your social media marketing strategy, but it is very important that at least you are communicating to your buyer or the consumer or the customer or the public. Many brands use social media marketing to start dialogues with audience rather than encourage them to spend money right away. So here this is very important. For example, suppose if you are watching any video on the YouTube, at that time suddenly there may be one advertisement over there. So some advertisements are like this that you have to see that. Unless and until that finish, you will not be able to see the video which you want to see. So here what no, at any cost, company or the seller or the the person who want to sell or communicate his goods and the services, they are forcefully showing us this kind of materials. So here this is especially common in brands that target older audiences or offers products and services not appropriate for impulse buys. So here it all depends on your company's goals. So goals are very important. What kind of goals are there? So goals should be very precise one. Now we'll see the next part, and that is pay per click marketing. Pay per click marketing. Pay per click marketing. So here we can say PPC, pay per click. So its short form is PPC. It is posting an ad on a platform. It is what posting an advertisement on a platform and paying every time. So here this is very important. Yes, what it is? Paying every time someone clicks on it. Yes, so this is very important thing. So we need to understand very carefully. PPC is posting an advertisement on a platform and paying every time someone clicks on it. So this is one way of advertising or marketing your goods and services. Second thing is how and when people will see your advertisement is bit more complicated. When a spot is available on a search engine results page, it is also known as SERP. That is what? Search engine results page. Search engine result page. That is search engine result page. page SERP. The engine fills the spot with what is essentially an instant auction. So here no, you can see that even if you see your any article on the website, or if you want to find any information on the website at that time, there may be ads, there may be what no, the information which can be posted by this company or the no, the seller of that kind of goods and the materials. So here no, the engine fills the spot with what is essentially an instant auction. An algorithm prioritizes or prioritizes each available advertisement based on a number of factors. So, what are those factors? So, advertisement quality, keywords relevance, landing page quality, bid amount. So, this is important for this. So, these are the factors that can be prioritized. So, pay per click campaign has one or more target actions that viewers are meant to complete after clicking an ad. So, this is very important thing. These actions are known as conversations, and they can be transactional or non transactional. Making a purchase is a conversation, but so that it is a newsletter sign up or a call made to your home office. Whatever you choose as your target conversation, you can track them via your chosen platform to see how your campaign is doing. So, this pay per click campaign also helps in digital marketing. Next type is affiliate marketing. So, affiliate marketing is also very important. In the last lecture, we were talking about this. So, here these persons are very important. So, first is what is publisher. Yes, publisher, then advertiser. Yes, so here from publisher to advertiser, and then from publisher to even the customers. So here if we want to see this from publisher to, here see, publisher to advertiser, and second publisher to customer. And here what the customer do, then customer can buy from advertiser, and here advertiser pays to publisher. This is very important thing. So we need to understand that this is nothing but this is the affiliate marketing. This is one type of digital marketing. Affiliate marketing is the process of earning money. Here native advertising. Native advertising, what is this? This is next type of digital marketing. So here native advertising is marketing in this gives its goal is to blend in with its surrounding content so that it's less bluntly obvious as advertising. Native advertising was created in reaction to the cynicisms of today's consumers towards advertisement. Knowing that the creator of an advertisement pays to run it, many consumers will conclude that the advertisement is biased and consequently ignore it. A native ad gets around this bias by offering information or entertainment before it gets to anything promotional, downplaying the ad aspects. So, here it's important to always label your native ad clearly. Use words like promoted or sponsored. So, this will be helpful. This will be helpful. So, here word promoted or sponsored we need to use If those indicators are concealed, readers might end up spending significant time engaging with the content before they realize that it's a advertising. When your consumer knows exactly what they are getting, they will feel better about your content and your brand. Native ads are meant to be less obtrusive than traditional ads, but they are not meant to be deceptive. So this should be keep in our mind. A native advertisement gets around this bias by offering information. We have seen this. Next is marketing automation. So if we want to understand marketing automation, so automation can help small business marketers to bring their strategy to life without taking up their resources and headspace. This technology works best when you have an established audience and a nurturing strategy you want to put in place. But it is also an effective way to acquire new consumer or the customers and generate leads. So here we need to understand that marketing automation uses software to power digital marketing campaigns, improving the efficiency and relevance of advertising. According to statistics, USA consumers, 90% of USA consumers find personalization either very or somewhat appealing. 80% of consumers would like the brands they engage with to understand them better. 77% of companies believe in the value of real time personalization. So, here marketing automation lets companies keep up with the expectations of personalization. It allows brand to collect and analyze consumer information. So here design targeted marketing campaigns are there. There can be one process like to send and to post marketing messages at the right times to the right audience. So many marketing automations tools use prospect engagement with a particular message to determine when and how to reach out next. Next type of digital marketing is email marketing. This is very important. As we use our email, we know how many advertisements are there, how many digital marketings are there, how many are there, the ads which we can see in our email. So here email marketing. So here it is simple. You send a promotional message and hope that your prospects clicks on it. The execution is simple. Yes, sometimes simple, sometimes it is complex. First of all, you have to make sure that your emails are wanted. This means having an opt-in list that does the following. So what they do? So individualizes the content both in body and in the subject line. Then states clearly what kind of emails the subscriber will get. Third is it offers a clear unsubscribe option. So we can see that there are emails we can read, we can subscribe. So even at the bottom of that particular email, it may be written over there that if you don't want to subscribe, you can click the button of unsubscribe. So that kind of option is given to public or the consumer. Fourth is integrates both transactional and promotional emails. So there are these kind of emails also in this email marketing. You want your prospects to see your campaign as a valued service, not just as promotional tool. So this is also there. Email marketing is a proven effective technique all on its own. The benefits of digital marketing. Now we'll see the benefits of digital marketing. So this is very important thing. So digital marketing has become prominent largely because it reaches such a wide audience of a people. But it offers a number of other advantages as well. We can see that a broad geographic reach. This is very important thing. A broad geographic reach. When you post an ad online, people can see it no matter where they are. This makes it easy to grow your business market. This is one no benefit. Then second is cost efficiency. Digital marketing is not only reaches a broader audience than traditional marketing, but also carries a lower cost. So we can see that if we compare this digital marketing with the other print media, electronic media, so newspaper ads are there, television spots, and other traditional marketing opportunities. So there may be more expenses, there may be more cost of this marketing. But if we see this digital marketing through these social media sites, it will be easy for us to market or to advertise our goods and services. They also give you less control over whether targeted your target audiences will see those messages in the first place. So here digital marketing, you can create just one content piece that draws visitors to your blog as long as it's active. You can create an email marketing campaigns that delivers messages to targeted customers list, and it's easy to change that schedule or the content if you need to do so. So here when you add it all up, digital marketing gives you much more flexibility and customers contact for your ad spends or the advertisement spends. So dear students, today we will stop here and we will continue from this slide in the next lecture. Thank you one and all.